In Secaucus, New Jersey, the replay center, Achua on a kickout. Raptors won last night in Oklahoma City, 117-98, and Pascal Siakam with a slam dunk cruising into the front court. Matthews right there. Pascal backs up now, attacks Wood, takes him in the paint, goes over top, and Siakam has all five for the Toronto Raptors. He was outstanding once again last night, the All-Star. Here's Gary Trent Jr., the three, right on time.
And you love how you said right on time. The pass was right on time.
In his third season, a 30th pick by Milwaukee in 2019. Spent 1 year at USC playing for the Trojans. There's Achua out and controlled by Achua. Great job by Scotty Barnes keeping it alive. But Achua makes a strong move, and he's got 4 points. Pictures. And the Raptors will return home. Will be in person on Saturday night. Delano Banton ahead to Trent Jr. with a slam dunk.
And you love it. The Raptors dropped in a
KJ Martin in his second year brings it home, and it's a 10-point lead. Banton takes it.
You like to see that. Banton getting to the basket.
NBA, the around the rim, offensive rebound, putbacks. He's got after it. Here's Trent Jr. Sidestep three, and that's good. And Trent Jr. Banton with it. Raptors down 7. Banton pushing it, sends it back to Trent Jr. and get a dime, Delano Banton.
I've been playing so good, and he certainly was smiling, and I think we're all happy to see him out there doing his thing tonight.
Boucher with the free throw. Thanks, Amy. And we'll check with her throughout the course of the broadcast as Trent Jr. lays it up. Who was the MVP of the Turkish Basketball League last year at 18 years of age. Anunoby, Barnes, Trent Jr., Boucher, and Banton, and that bucket is good. And now we're tied. All that work by Kevin Porter Jr. There's a turnover. You just stick with it, and you take the lead. It's 32-30. It's a 14-2 run. And once again, use Tate right to the bucket.
And they have players that can get their own offense. It's just about them being consistent and growing how to do it in a winning way.
Barnes a three, and it rattles around and through. Quarter action, and the Raptors down. Here's OG taking it into the paint and delivering.
Some energy in the defensive pressure.
And also, I would think, and here's Şengün denied by Achua. Some players that want to prove that, hey, I'd like to get back in to the rotation, or at least quite possibly get a little bit more run. So you would hope their intensity level would be up as Pascal backs in and then puts it off. Green with it. Şengün then denied by Watanabe. Woo, what a pass, and then Watanabe with the deny.
Executed so nicely in one possession. That was great offense, even better defense. And you got to tip your hat off to the Raptors, not giving up. Great play by Yuta, protecting that paint, protecting that rim.
Houston at that time, Clutch City.
Yep.
Here's Pascal, Trent Jr., hot step, bank shot, got it, plus the foul. Pascal backs up, now attacks. And Siakam.
It's been adversity. It's been some doubt. And he's responded to it nicely.
Siakam with a big three. It's a 30 first half. Barnes over to Malachi. Bird sets a screen. Trent Jr. and Siakam in the corner. And Flynn takes a three and makes it. Pascal with 17 in the first half. Asks Birch to clear out. Makes a move in the paint with a left, and he's got 19 now.
And just see that. I'm amazed how these young players have such a good feel for the game at a young age.
Here's Pascal into the middle. Raptors up 63-54. Here's Trent Jr., the three. Got it. High scoring first half here. Pascal spins left, good. Wood plus the foul.
Just look at him, so comfortable. Just going, excuse me, no, excuse me. I'm going to get to where I want to get to. I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to let you know.
63, here's Siakam. 5 in the shot clock, makes a move, fires over Wood. Oh! It's in that first half, and these are the sort of nights that you need players like Precious Achiuwa as Trent Jr. knocks down to get into the front court. Trent Jr. and the 3 doesn't go. Offensive rebound, put back, Anunoby.
Big rebound, stretching over top. I was in 10th grade.
80-73, Raptors by 7. Trent Jr. on the take and the make. Siakam now attacks Wood with the left.
Sudan has 2 young, explosive guards. And that's just
Banton. He's going to take a 3. Doesn't go. OG gets pushed around, but comes away with a rebound. Siakam back over to Anunoby. Count doesn't go. And Trent Jr. with it as he'll dribble it across the timeline now. Sprinting ahead, and great job by Trent Jr. just baiting.
Just baiting. Watch. Look at him just watching. Now I'm explode and get right to the rack. That's something, you know, you talk about.
And Toronto with a 7-point lead. They've already put up 91. Boucher trying to get involved. He's got 6.
Keep him off his hip. But you look at Gary Trent, break his man down a little bit. Someone has to step up and drop it off. Protect that rim using that length and athleticism.
Boucher with it, off of the miss. Banton on the run out.
Great run out.
Barnes gives it back to Banton. Banton attacks and takes it strong to the bucket.
And I like the job on that play, switching on the curl that didn't allow that 3-pointer by Woods. Great pass by Scotty. That's what I like. That's why you hold the ball in your hand.
4 dimes.
And that's why you like him to have the basketball. He's someone, when Pascal's out the game for whatever reason, look at that. No look, but he knows where he's going to be. The teammates know where they can get the ball.
Trent Jr. with Christopher on him, gives it up. Boucher lets it fly right on time.
Put it internally. I'm not going to put it out there to the world. She already patented that.
All right. 104-92. Here's Banton. Moved by.
104-92.
Here's Banton. Moved by. Done it. OG, 7 points. Looking for 10. Got it.
It's like the picking up 94 feet, still trapping. Almost getting a turnover there. Still might get one.
OG gets one. Up top. Chris Boucher throws it down.
Make him speed up. Right here, right there. Almost get a steal, but you end up getting a steal, getting on the ground. Then you get an alley-oop play. And then right after this, there's another opportunity. Sure. And it's needed. Yeah. It's needed and it's deserved. They're earning their minutes.
OG, great look. How about this? Getting to the
Rockets.
Raptors lead by 19. And Birch. Trent Jr. over to Pascal. Gives it now. Barnes. And Trent Jr. knocks it away from Wood. Drives and finishes.
As a 6-man, no way. He does too much. He's a starter.
Siakam lays it up. Barnes up top. Barnes. Hop step. Oh, that is. And Malachi has it denied. Scooped up. Birch over the shoulder. OG with the 3.
Right here.
Malachi gets it back. Trent Jr. Good night, Houston. Raptors are going to improve as than they saw the last time. Yuta Watanabe 9-120.